Hi everyone, and welcome to this lesson on elements and subsets of sets. So, in the last lesson we introduced sets sort of as a list of maybe people you invite to the party. People are either on the list and invited, or they don't make the list, in which case they can't come to the party. So, someone who is invited to the party, in set theory we would call an element of the set of people who are invited. And so an element of a set is just something that belongs to a set. And the notation for this is written with a membership symbol. So if x belongs to A, then we write x is in A. And that's how you would read this, is x is in A. If x is not in A, then we write the membership symbol with a slash through it. So this is saying x is not in A. So let's consider the following sets for some easy examples. So A is the set 1, 2, and B is the set 1, 3. Then 1 is in A because 1 does belong to that set, and 1 is in B because 1 belongs to this set B. 2 is in A, but 2 is not in B. So this one here just means that 2 is not in the list of elements in B. Okay, so that's an element, that's the notation. It's hopefully fairly straightforward, but it's going to be important notation that's going to come up all over the place. A subset is just a set in which every element belongs to some bigger set. So if every element of A belongs to a set B, we would say that A is a subset of B. The way this is written is with a symbol that looks very similar to the membership symbol. It's just like a C. You could think of it as contained in. So A is contained in B. And if A is not contained in B, or A is not a subset of B, then we write the contained in symbol with a slash through it. So A is not contained in B. Although I'm saying contained in, and it kind of looks like a C, though, be careful, that's not a letter C. It's just kind of this cup symbol turned on its side. So don't write a with a C and then a B. In fact, it's kind of like a C, but then the two sides are elongated a little bit, the top and the bottom. So let's look again at some fairly simple examples. Let's say that A is 1, 2, B is 1, 3, C is 1, 2, 3, and D is 1, 3, 4. Then A is a subset of C, because every element of A, 1 and 2, belong to C. They're also inside of C, 1 and 2. So A is contained in C. Likewise, let's clear that off. B, which has the elements 1 and 3, are also in C. So 1 and 3 are also in C, and therefore B is contained in C. On the other hand, C is not a subset of A, because C has the element 3, and 3 does not belong to A. So C is not contained in A. And you can see this pictorially as one set sitting inside of another. So here, B in this picture is completely contained in A, where B is a subset of A because it completely lives inside of the set A. So in this example, the members of A are 1, 5, and 7. So we get the set A is 1, 5, 7. The members of B are just 5 and 7. So B equals 5, 7. And everything inside of B is of course inside of A because A is B is contained in A. So that's a subset. That's it for elements and subsets. See you all in the next lesson.